We're finally going to get a little relief weather-wise. Not a major change, but it's still better than the record-setting temperatures we've seen all week long. The question is, how will these hot days affect the monsoon? News 4 Tucson's Eric Fink is finding out.
Let's face it, guys, it's miserable outside. It is simply miserable. But Matt says these brutal temps could actually mean a healthy dose of monsoon storms are on the horizon. But he also says right now, it's too soon to tell. Lately, you gotta muster up some courage to just water the plants. 7 straight days of record-setting temps across southern Arizona. We are baking in oppressive heat. So the question is whether this baking will lead to a good strong soaking of monsoon storms. Like everyone else, Matt's hopeful this last week is a good sign.
If you go back many years, we oftentimes see the hottest temperatures of the year preceding the first really good rounds of daily showers and thunderstorms. So hopefully this go around, some of this heat will portend more storms in the not too distant future.
So it's hard to say across the entire 3-month period, but sometimes we'll get an earlier onset of the monsoon, which gives us a better chance of having more rainfall during July.
Matt tells me we need different elements to come together for a memorable monsoon.
It's so hard to predict, Eric, because we don't get our storms along cold fronts and the jet stream. The jet stream is so far to the north this time of year. We rely on areas of high pressure. We rely on storms in Mexico and in West Texas. So if we don't have those, we don't get storms.
And last year was the second driest on record. So the bar may be low in 2021 with the hopes that much needed rain finds its way to this part of the Sonoran Desert.
It would be very hard to find a monsoon more disappointing than last year. So even if we run an inch, 2 inches below average for a monsoon, it's still going to feel like a good old-fashioned monsoon.
Meanwhile, as we wait, here's the bigger question. When will we see a break from this heat? Here's Matt with the answer.
All right, Eric, depends on how you define break. We got a break today in the sense that we did not break a record for the first time in so many days, but you know what? We could have. It was 112. The record's 113, and this is oppressive heat. 117 up in Phoenix, 118 up in Lake Havasu City. So for all intents and purposes, forget the records. I mean, this is just hot. Any way you kind of slice and dice it. Excessive heat warning for now extending all the way until Sunday until 9 p.m. Let's go outside right now from our News 4 Tucson Skynet camera. Oh, still a comfortable 109 degrees. Hey, at least we're under 110. 22 the dew point, 5% the relative humidity, so a very dry air mass in place. 111 though, Foothills, 111 Sabino Canyon, still 110 on the east side of town into Cochise and Santa Cruz County. Lots of 90s, still 100 in Sonoyta. Live Doppler, kind of a sad state of affairs. This thing kind of spinning around looking for storms, not finding any. Still kind of dangerously hot at 7 o'clock, 107, still hot at 9 and 100. Cooler, not much at 11 o'clock, Sean. I'm back in a few minutes with your full weekend forecast.